Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you? Welcome. Let's make it public. Let's make it public. Let me go in here and make it public. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Tuesdays with Terrence. Man, I caught myself off guard here. Let's edit the privacy and let's make it public. All right, change it. Boom! It's Tuesdays with Terrence. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Tuesdays with Terrence. My name is H. Terrence. Of La Pointe, Point Michel in the Commonwealth of Dominica. You call me Luca Boy. That's right. 7'6'7". Whitey Kumuli, tall is her body. Dominica made me. Boston raised me. Now the South sustains me. How are you beautiful people doing tonight? Are you doing well? You know, just before we start, let me get you got a gate pass to my heart. Anybody got a gate pass to my heart? Let me see. Should I play this one? Nah. Should I play that one? Let's see. Who should I play? Blessings. Who else should I play? Nah. I like that one. I'm going to play it real quick. There we go. There we go. Hold on a minute. There we go. Let's start it over. All right. There we go. Oh, yeah. Trying to get your attention. Call you at work, can't get your extension. Good night. Where is my gate pass to your heart? I need a gate pass. Do I need to write security? Security. To get an entry. Goodwill. Do I need to break my lock on your phone? Yes. But I'm patient, man. I understand. I wanna know what is your plan. Must I wait and for how long? Put an end to this fun. So nice, you gotta play it twice. Attention. I'm trying to get your attention. Get your extension. What's your extension? Tuesdays with Terrence. I know it's freezing. I know. We're having some technical difficulties tonight. Sorry. Do I need to break the lock on your phone? Okay, let me stop. For that, guys, just please forgive me. It's freezing up every now and then. I do apologize, but welcome to Tuesdays with Terrence. My name is H. Terrence Bardui. Some people call me H. Some people call me Havis. Some people call me Terrence. Some people call me Mr. Bardui. Some people call me Luca Boy. Going all the way back to the 7'6'7". Whitey Kumuli, tall is her body, man. I'm having a great day. I'm going to tell you about my chat. Good night, Miss Elizabeth Bardui. What I'm trying to find my theme song. What was April 15th? Do you guys know what April 15th was? Do you guys know? So what was April 15th? Anybody want to tell me what was April 15th? Just before I play my theme song. April is financial literacy. Guys, I know that I don't know what's going on with this thing. I have to check on it. I don't know why it's freezing up. I apologize. Just bear with me. as we play a little our theme song before we start, and I'll give you my little spiel about my day, and then we will start the program. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to Tuesdays with Terrence. Let's play our theme song, all right? Because since you guys will give me a gate pass to your heart. Woo, come, family. Family, come as you are, with just your heart, and I be your word, much more than you put in. I don't need no superstars. Now I don't need no superstar, 'cause I'll accept you as you are. You won't be denied. Yes. 'Cause I'm satisfied with the help that I can provide. You don't have to be rich some way to be on my show. You don't have to have a million family to be on my show. Happy spring, man. The weather is so nice lately. Are you guys feeling the good weather? Man, spring is here. Spring has sprung. I think yesterday in the DMV it was about 80 degrees. I was in Maryland yesterday and it was hot. But you know what? All you got to do is wear short sleeves. I got long sleeves today. Wear short sleeves or wife beaters and shorts and no socks. It's good weather out there. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me start my day with Tuesdays with Terrence. Let me tell you how my day started. My day started really, really early today because I had my annual physical today, and I'm looking at the results here of my annual physical. A lot of stuff in there. I mean, I think I know why. I know it keeps freezing, guys, so I apologize for that. I think I know why. I like salt too much. I need to give up on that salt. Salt's not good for you. So I need to give up on some of that stuff. And I think you guys just apologize. I apologize for all the freezing that's happening tonight. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Clean bill of health. You know, year before last they checked my prostate. It was fine. So next year's when they get to check it again. And in 2026, I have to do a colonoscopy. But I'm doing well. I'm doing good. I'm doing well. It was good to see my doctor. I haven't seen her in a year. I have an excellent PCP, man. We have a great relationship. We, the funny thing about annual physicals, that's the only time we get to talk. On my chart, I get to see my results on my chart, and that happens. Francis Camon, Sakafet, Delphine Leblanc, good evening. And Valda Mary Peltier Breedy, good evening to all of you. Welcome to Tuesdays with Terrence. We're going to talk about a couple of things tonight. I do a lot of health is wealth walks, right, and talks. I do that every now and then. That was 11 years ago. And my dad, 4 years ago this July, and he was asking me about, what they died from and, trying to figure out. Because I found out something today. And some of you guys, my cholesterol is, so it's good. It's good. I don't have any diabetes, no nothing. And I know it keeps freezing up, guys, and I apologize for the freezing that happens tonight. And I know it keeps freezing up, guys, and I apologize for the freezing that happens. I think it's going to happen all night. I apologize for that. Um, I apologize for the freezing. I'll look into that. But anyways, health is wealth, man. And I hope you guys. Hey, what's up, Mr. Spot? Wednesday Choice Spot. Hope you're doing well. On our well-being, we need to check on our well-being. And like I said, it keeps freezing up, and I apologize for that. I don't know why it keeps freezing up. Let me turn off some of these things here on the internet. I don't know why it's freezing up, but it's happening, and c'est la vie. And we just have to do with what we have, right? We have to do what. So, are you guys happy? Daphne Paul, night. I hope your mouth is doing better. You had surgery. You posted on Facebook, and you're looking good in your pictures. But I hope you're doing well, my childhood friend. I see you on vacation in Central America last week or week before. Boy, you had a blast. I see you getting massage on the beach and everything. All right. It is freezing up, though. It is. I know. I am aware that it's freezing up. I don't know what's wrong with my internet, but guys, just bear with me. Just bear with me. All right. I am trying to upgrade that as well. So I don't know why it's freezing. Maybe I need a new laptop. Maybe my laptop is garbage. I don't know. But it's happening. Let me clear some stuff out here. Hey, today, let me tell you guys this. It was really important. I spoke to someone in Florida today. We've been talking since January, texting back and forth. And she's a single parent. Her and a daughter. She has a 6-month-old daughter, and we've been trying to create some stuff for her. We try to do two things: get out of debt, and create a college savings plan for her daughter. Because as you guys know, April is Financial Literacy Awareness Month. It's a very, very important month. Dominica, that's when they do Financial Literacy Awareness Month. But here in the US, we do it in April. And a lot of it's tax deadline. You got to file for extensions, and if you didn't do it in time, and all those different things. But yes, we have to do that, right? But I want to make it very clear. While it was drawing my blood today, I'm a big baby. For those of you who don't know, I got a big mouth, but I'm a big freezing up here, but just bear with us, guys. I'm like, why can't you find my veins? But anyways, it's one of those things where, you got to get it done. So what she was doing, we started talking, and she's a new mom as well. And we were talking about financial literacy while she's trying to draw my blood. And she was saying she wished she had her mom, because I told her my mother was a stay-at-home mom. A lot of the people watching here back in the day, I know Daphne Paul for a fact. I know Delphina Leblanc for a fact. I don't know about Peach Coonwell, but probably Valda, Elizabeth Bardui. A lot of us, our parents were stay-at-home moms growing up. I remember from 0 to 24, moved out. My mom, you had 3 meals cooked for you every day. But I was telling the young lady, she was saying she wished she was a stay-at-home mom. And she says, nowadays, you need 2 income. That's what she said. I disagree, but I can understand why she's saying that. Because when you have a family and you're married, right? Discipline. If you have someone in the family who is, whether you are married, whether you're common law, whether you live together, or whatever it may be, One of the two is usually more fiscally responsible. One of the two. And good evening, Mr. Troy Holt. And whichever one is more fiscally responsible, that's the one I believe. And I believe today families can live on one income. People say, nah, man, it's so expensive. I think you can. I was watching on WhatsApp and Facebook and Instagram, and I was looking at a lot of these young mothers. Some of them are single mothers. Um, I mean, some of them, the baby daddy's not in the life. Some of them might be. And it seemed like a lot of them, all the children, have, it's still freezing up, and I apologize for the freezing up, guys. But all the logos, you know, people gotta have them. And then the people that I know, some that I know personally, uh, I'm trying to figure out. Well, if you're struggling, how can you afford those? In most cases, I don't think that's what the issue is. I think in most cases, it's that people have to buy those things so they can be in vogue. In vogue, you got to be in style. Back in the day, we used to make fun of kids. If we had bobos. I remember for it. Good evening, Anne Marie Opong. Good to see you, Sister Opong. Good to see you. Um, those plastic shoes were called toeless, and we used to wear those. I wore those proudly. But now I notice a lot of people have to have even their flip flops. If it's not designer, nobody wants to wear it. So, anyways, I was telling the nurse at my annual physical today, I believe people can live on one income, but you have to be disciplined. But we're in a different world now, where almost all families, um, there are very few stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads now. Good evening, Atlin Pittman. There's very few because inflation, things have gone up. I believe it can still be done, but you have to be wicked fiscally responsible because financial literacy is not necessarily having an account or necessarily, contributing to a 401k. Financial literacy, the definition to me is knowing how to manage your finances effectively. How many people watching, and you don't have to put your hands up, how many people watching tonight can say they know how to manage their finances effectively and efficiently? A lot of people can't say that. And I'm not here to pick on you. That's your choice. I'm still freezing up, and I apologize. Maybe I might cut this short tonight to about quarter to eight, or I quarter to eight or 10 of 8, because it keeps freezing up and it could be annoying. But I was talking to my client today, and I showed her two things. The first, I saw it, In her savings account, she has about $50,000 in her savings account. She has about, I think, 150 in her 401k. She's maxing that out. I mean, she has good credit. Her interest rate on her home is like 2 point something. Interest rate on her car is 3 point something. She's fiscally responsible. But what she's not doing, she's not paying back herself efficiently and effectively. So she has a 5 to 9 college savings plan for her daughter. So I asked her, what if your daughter doesn't want to go to college? What you going to do with that money? And I said, let's show you how to create a tax-free retirement for your daughter. I showed her how to redirect what she was doing currently tax-free. You see, back then we didn't know the strategies, right? So like I tell young people today, I don't envy you of being young, but knowing what I know now, man, I wish I knew that when I was that young. Because right now, you guys wouldn't be talking to me. I wouldn't be talking to you in education. April is Financial Literacy Awareness Month. I'm going to show you guys, for those of you who have grandkids, some of you, I don't think anybody watching here have any kids that's 6 months, but some of you could have grandkids. What if there was a way to make your grandkid a millionaire by the time they're a certain age? Guaranteed lifetime income over 100 grand, not including even when they get in their 60s, their social security or their 401k or pension, if there's such a thing. Just doing that. Is that a conversation you'd want to have? And if you're not having this for your grandchildren or your children, why not? And some of you might say, well, no one did it for me, so I ain't doing that for nobody. Let me explain something. I have a colleague, and her name is Lena Niamwaya. She's based in Minnesota. She's been on Tuesdays with Terrence before, and this is what she said. Just because you were not born rich or wealthy doesn't mean you can't create generational wealth for your family. You see, the wealthy, right? They keep creating more wealth. It's not for them. Alleviate that situation of financial literacy. What if you could teach your family how to become a millionaire? Some people spend over $150, for family. Some people more than that. I remember some people won't get it. Back in the day, they had Intellos, or they have what's that one that they have there? It's owned by T-Mobile. I forgot the name of it. Metro PCS. Some people think they're too bougie for that. And some of you, even though if you have Verizon or AT&T or T-Mobile, you can downgrade your plans. You remember back in the day when we had to pay for calls after, and it was 9 p.m., then it went to 7 p.m., and now you can call anywhere. As a matter of fact, now you got WhatsApp. You can call the world internationally. So I'm going to show you, if you have a very young child or grandchild, how you can use financial literacy and make them into a millionaire. You see, knowledge is power, they say, but I disagree. It's applied knowledge. teaching, teaching, applying the knowledge is power. Because if I have the cure to balance the budget or to fix anything, the cure for cancer, and I'm not sharing it with anybody, how is that benefiting anyone? It's not. So this April, it's freezing a little bit, but let's try to. All I want to share is this. I think let's try this right here. Let's share. Oh, something went wrong. I know what went wrong. I know what went wrong. Let's try it again. We're gonna try it over. Uh, if you guys can see my screen, put in the chat that you can. Because if you can't, I gotta reshare it again. I want to make sure you guys can see it. Um, Let me look at my phone to see if you guys can see my screen being shared. Uh, I hope you can. Yeah, you can see my screen. So I'm trying to share it for you guys. So we're going to go here and we're going to create something new. New illustration. Yeah, you can see my screen. So I'm trying to turn on the volume. And I'm going to show. So this client was in Florida, right? And what we're going to do is that IUL, what we call an Index Universal Life Insurance. You see, people think life insurance is for when you die. Life insurance is for when you're alive. So we're going to call the client Baby K. And female. And the baby was born in September. So they're a little over 6 months. So let's say 09, 23, 2023. All right. I hope you guys can see. Let's see. Let me try to share my screen again. Can you guys see my screen? No. Can you see my screen? Somebody talk to me. Can you see my screen? I'm going to try to share it again. I'm going to try to share my screen again. Hold on. Share screen. I'm going to share screen. Let's try it. I hope you can see this. No, you can't. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, guys. Hold on a minute. I don't know what's going on. Let's try. Let's try it again. Let's see. No, you can't see my screen. Let me try something else. Hold on. Hold on. Let me try something else here, guys. Let me try to share the screen. Stop screen sharing. Present. Share screen. I think my computer is ghetto. I think I need to get a new computer, guys. Let's try the whole thing. I don't know why it's not showing me everything. Let's see if you can see that. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see this? Can you? Somebody say something to me. Can you see it? Yeah. So tell me in the chat if you can see my screen now. I think you can. So put it in the chat if you can see my screen. Okay, yes. All right. So watch this, right? So baby K, right? So we say baby K was born. Where's my cursor? So technically, the baby's 1 year old, right? Because one is the minimum you can be. So if you're under one, you're one. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a couple riders on there. One is a waiver of premium because the mother is going to be the payer. And in case the mother, something happens to the mother, become disabled, the company will pay the premiums. So we're also going to put a guaranteed insurability rider. What that is, we are adding $50,000 of insurance that the child, when the child is buying a home, has a baby, get married, different life changes, they can add life insurance without showing proof of insurability. All right, so we're going to go here, and then we're going to say we're going to do minimum death benefit max cash. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an increasing death benefit. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to put specify amount. And the lady's already contributing $250. She's already contributing $250, right? To a 529 college savings plan. So what she's going to do is, I'm going to change this from annual to monthly. So which monthly makes it about $3,000 a year. All right. So I want to show you guys something. Let me make sure I have it right. Let's see. Make it a quick view real quickly. Take a quick little view. Yep. So so she's only putting $3,000 a year, which is $250 a month. Some of you guys spend that on your hair every month and massages, right? Or some dudes use that for going to the club. So what we're going to do, we're going to show the report. Now we're going to run the report so you can see the report for this client. All right. So it's coming up. Just bear with me for a second. So basically, what's happening here is that baby K, all right, could either die too soon, become ill, or live too long. Like my grandmother lived to be 103. There was a lady in Dominica, Mapampo, lives to be 125, right? So check this out. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the program for the child. And we did the application this morning. Actually, I did it in a hotel lobby while I was waiting for my doctor's appointment, which was down the road. I just found a hotel. I went in the lobby, put my headphones on, used my phone as a hotspot, and created this for this lady just today. So you guys can see this, right? So basically, so we're moving it right along. Hopefully it's moving for you guys to see. Basically, what we're doing here is we will start at $250 a month, right? We'll start at $250 a month, and you know, hopefully you guys can see. You guys can see the screen. So can you guys still see my screen? I want to make sure you can see my screen, folks. Are you all still seeing my screen? Are you all still seeing my screen? I want to know if you can still see my screen. All right. And if you can't, let me know. But it looks like the screen is not moving, folks. I can tell it's not moving. It looks like it's stuck. Let me try something else again. I want to show this to you guys because I need you guys to see this. Hold on. I need you guys to see this, all right? So I want to stop sharing my screen and try it again. I don't understand what's going on here, why it will not allow me to, because I really want to. And if you can't see, you're gonna have to take my word for it, because I will actually screenshot it and paste it on my page after, because it's a hypothetical. It's not really real. I Share screen. Entire screen. And hopefully you can see it. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see Microsoft Edge. I'm trying to share it, guys. And if it's not working, I don't know what to tell you. Let's see this. Let's see this. Nope, we don't want that. We want this. And I apologize. There's a reason. I don't know why my screen is not sharing tonight. Let's see if you guys can see this. All right, let's see if you guys can see this. Can you, let me see if it's working here. And let me run these reports to see if it'll work. If not, I will have to just do it and tell you guys, and then I'll post it afterwards because we're having some technical difficulties. I don't know why the screens are not showing. I'm trying to share this tab instead. Let's see. Can you see this one? Let's see. It's not, you know what, guys? Oh, yeah, it's starting to show. Yes, it started to show. So there you go. So for $250 a month, if the child dies tomorrow, the mother will receive $202,679. But we are not trying. We don't want the child to die. That's not the problem. We're doing this for a lifetime, right? So here, if we move it up, watch this. At age 69, look at the cash value of only $250 a month. How many people you know at 69 years old have $3,429,367? How many people you know at age 74 have over 4 million tax free? At 79 and 8, my mother died at 89. Can you imagine? She has 10 kids. We all could have got over $1 million, right? But the point I'm trying to make here is watch the living benefits. If that child at age 65 has a terminal illness, they could get 1.5 million. If they have a chronic illness, 30,000 a month. A critical illness, $1 million. A critical injury up to $1 million. Let's say they had Alzheimer's. You know, how many people are getting Alzheimer's? They say if we live long enough, 1,500,000 in a lump sum. Man, that's incredible money, folks. And that's not even going over all the living benefits. I'm just showing you, and I'm going to show you one more thing for this child. All right, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to stop this. I'm going to make this child get a guaranteed lifetime income in 30 years. Not 30 years, in about 60 years. Let's see, when they're 60. So we're going to go here. We're going to give them a guaranteed lifetime income. At age 60. Watch this. I think it stopped sharing, and I'm going to share it again. It stopped sharing. I'm going to share it again. I want you to see because it stopped sharing. I want to share it again because I want you to see. Watch this. Because I don't want you to just take my word for it. Screen share. Entire screen. Full side. Screen share. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this, right? Let me see if it's sharing now. Yep. It looks like it's sharing. It's coming up. I just want to show you guys this. This is something I created today. for this lady. Look at this. At age 60, that child, at age 60, I'm going to be 60 this year. Wouldn't it be nice if I was going to get for the rest of my life $114,155 guaranteed tax-free for the rest of my life? The child has been a millionaire since the child was 51 years old. And that's only putting 250. Can you imagine when the child becomes an adult and they have a job, they can double that 250 and make it 500. Can you imagine what it would have been? But just only 250, $3,000 a year. Some of you spend more than that a year on vacation. $114,155. So the lady, she was like, well, when the child is 18, what's the cash value? $84,000. When the kid is out of college at 22, $120,000. Look at how this money is growing. When the kid, look at milestones, 35, $336,000. When the kid is 45, $685,000. When the kid is 49 years old, $250 a month. Some of you be putting that in the bank and you all ain't getting jack. So if you have a grandkid or a kid, stop. And this money, you can control it for 18 years. And if the kid is responsible, you can pass it over to them. And by then, you've educated the child to do this. When the child is educated, they're going to do it. And then they're going to pass it to their children and their children. And that's what the wealthy do. That's what the Rockefellers do. They just don't do 250. They do hundreds of thousands. But you're not a Rockefeller. You're John Doe. You're Jane Doe. You're Anne. You're Peach. You're Atling. You're Connie. You're Alvin. You know, you're Troy. Regular people can do this too. Can you imagine getting a guaranteed lifetime income when you were age 60 of $114,000? Man, look at this. Let me run this report right here again so you guys can see it. Hopefully it'll work. It's running. Let's see if it's running. Yeah. Coming back to this again. Right here. At age 60, your child could get $9,513.60 a month guaranteed. That's monthly income for as long as they live. If you're 60, 70, 80, 90, you've only paid $3,000 a year. Why wouldn't you do this? When the lady saw this, she said, boom, how can we start? It was 10 o'clock and my appointment was at 11 for my doctor. I'm sitting in the hotel lobby, phones in my ear, made my laptop, use my iPhone as a hotspot. Boom, we created that today for this lady. She's gung-ho about this. Now, there's some other stuff I'm trying to do for her, and it's a little more complicated because she got to drop like $3,000 or $2,000 or $1,000. But this is just $250. She's already spending that money. I wish I knew that when my kids were that age. Even if you couldn't do 100, 250 per kid, you're going to do $50 a kid or $100 a kid. That's $300 cumulatively. I spent so much money on my lifetime doing foolishness, partying, going to concerts. I didn't even drink alcohol to do drugs, but I was buying alcohol for people, all that foolishness, all that money, all that mistakes that I made. But it's not too late now. Forget about your past. I don't want to know about yesterday. I don't want to know what you did yesterday. Just today. This kid is 6 months old. I don't care if your kid is 10 years old, 18, 24. You can do this. The earlier you start, the better it is. Let me ask you a question. What would you rather have? A million. What if I can give you $1 million today, or a penny, and it compounds every day? If I give you a penny and it compounds every day, what would you have? That or $1 million for the year? Some of you say, give me the million. You know why? The reason why you say is you're the same people who play the lottery. And if you hit the lottery, you're going to take the lump sum. Oh, I may die. As if it's money you had. Man, parlay this money into death benefits for your kids. So I want to stop showing this right now. What I'm saying to you guys here is that this child is going to be a rock star. Going to be a rock star because the cash value went down because they're taking a lifetime income, guaranteed lifetime income. The lady saw this and she said to me, she said to me, let me start sharing my screen. She said to me, can we do this now and we worry about the other stuff later? I said, sure. We can do that. So we did that. And if you notice, I told you guys what I did was I did not go for death benefit. I went for cash value. Someone says this, Ann says, okay, I hate to say this. Who can put $250 a month aside in this life we're living now? I can't. But someone who's making $96,000 a year and already saving $250 because she has a child who's 6 months old, and she's doing it by herself, not with the child's father, by herself. $250 a month. If you can't do $250, do two. You can't do two, do $150. You can't do $150, do $100. You can't do $100, do $50. It's not the amount, it's the concept. Financial literacy has nothing to do is if you're richer than your neighbor. It has to do with paying yourself. And that's what this woman is doing. She's paying her kid. She's controlling it now until the kid is responsible enough to take it over. But if you educate your kid the proper way, some of you got kids, you may never have to give that to them because they're irresponsible. But some of you got kids that's really responsible. I'm sorry that my computer screen keeps freezing up. But what I'm trying to say, you guys, is it's not the amount. This lady can afford to. But this lady is not thinking about that $250. She's thinking about her kid down the road. I wish I knew is this. And we got 10 minutes. I got to shut it down. My daughter is doing it. She's doing a little more than that. But she's doing it. Son's doing it. What I'm trying to say to you guys is that it's not the amount, folks. Let me tell you. Her mortgage is over $1,100 a month. But she's a saver. You see, she's not worrying about. This is what she said to me. She said, when I retire, and she's from Greece originally. She said, when I retire, I can go back to Greece and eat bread and water. I'll be fine. As long as my When I have a grandkid, I'm going to do it for my grandkid. And hopefully their parents will understand the concept and do it the same. If when I pass, they'll do it too. So now that you're older, do what you can afford, folks. April is Financial Literacy Awareness. I just did one last week. Was it last week or week before last for this young lady? She's in grad school. She doesn't have a lot of income. She doesn't make a lot of money. But she put 150 in there. But 150, she's 24 years old. 150 is not all she's gonna make. Whatever her income is not what she's gonna make. Yes, I know it's going in and out. My internet is acting up. I apologize. Yes, we know that. But the concept is still there. I keep repeating myself. And yes, it's happening. So listen, folks, but this is the problem though with some of you. Some of you want to make sure that when everything is fine before you. It's going in and out. I know. You do what you can afford now. And down the road, if you're still healthy, you could do more again. I just talked to one of my clients yesterday in Maryland about that. I'm going to hit him up and say, listen, we need to do that. And my other client's going to do it in a lump sum. They're not going to do it individually. My point, April is Financial Literacy Awareness Month, and a whole bunch of you all are not paying yourselves. You're paying everybody, the gas man, the phone man, the internet man, the water man, the credit card man, the Macy's man, the furniture store man, the bookie man, the lottery man, your side boy, your side chick, whoever, your side whatever. You all are paying everybody, but you ain't. That lady, it was a no-brainer for her daughter. I'm still going to try to get her to do more because she got all this money in the bank. I'm like, why? Let's put it in here because it's not protected where it is. The show is called Choose with Terrence. My name is H. Terrence Bardui. Some people call me H. Some people call me Havis. Some people call me Terrence. Some people call me Mr. Bardui. Some people call me Little Boy. If you're from La Pointe, Point Michel, you call me Little Boy. I just showed you how you can make your grandkid or your kid a millionaire by the time before they're 60 years old. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. No, you can't lose a penny doing this. There's no market fluctuation like your 401k, your 403b, your 457, your TSP, your stocks, your bonds, your mutual funds, your crypto. I know so many people with crypto and Bitcoin, all and mutual funds. Hey, I'm not opposed to that, but you all need to stop that foolishness. Get some guarantees. And I told a lady, I want to use the money that you're not willing to lose to do this. Some of you, I'm sorry, keeps freezing, keeps freezing. Is there a reason you're not doing it? Is there a reason? Folks, for $250 a month, if I have a grandkid today, I am doing You're paying everybody. You pay the gas man, the mortgage man, the gym man, the doggone lawn man, the supermarket man, the phone man, the light man, the cable man, the water man, the vacation man, the credit card man, but you ain't paying yourself enough. And the reason why you do this is so you're alive. But if you happen to get sick, you have living benefits. So folks, listen to me. One day I'll be a granddad. And when I become a granddad, I'm gonna start it for my grandchild. My children are adults. They need to do it themselves, and they are. I don't force anybody to do anything. What I do sorry, again, I'll try to fix it for next week, but it is what it is. Health is wealth, but cash is king. Make sure you're paying yourself. I have a team meeting at 8:05 I have to get to. God bless you. I just showed you guys for $250, you can make your child a millionaire by the time they're in their 50s. And when that child becomes an adult, they need to double that. You can't do 250, do 2. Can't do 2, do 150. Can't do 150, do 100. You can't do 100, do 75. You can do $50. Yes, you all can. You all pay more than that on foolishness. But I love you. It's not my job to tell you what you got to do. It's my job to tell you. I thank all my clients who watched tonight, all my colleagues who watched tonight, all my friends, family, folks. Some of you all need to be contacting me, texting me tonight. I don't care if it's $50. Start doing it. I don't care if it's $100. Start doing it. They'll say, thank you, mommy, and thank you, daddy. But mommy and daddy will be gone. But they already said there was a guy named Terrence Bardui. We call him Mr. Kamem. I love you. God bless you. I'm not even going to play a theme song. All I'm going to tell you is this. Health is wealth. I had my today. I got a clean bill of health. I just got to cut down on my salt a little bit because my blood pressure is a little high. But I want you to know I love each and every one of you. And I have clients who are watching right now who are doing it. I am so proud of. I don't want to call your names because if I call your names, people will think you have. It's none of their business. But a lot of you on there. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clients. And there's some people they don't know I can see them, but they're on there watching. I won't call them for at least putting something in place. And I pray you never get sick. But if you do, you got living benefits. I love you. God bless you. If you feel like sharing this, share it. Although it's freezing a lot, people will get the concept. And my number is scrolling at the bottom. Some of you all need to call me, text me, DM me, all that stuff. I was talking to a client yesterday. We were talking about how people are always asking for stuff. And the client was telling me, I got my kids. I need grandparents. They want to protect their grandkids. I'm the same way. I love you. God bless you. Good night. One love. The show is called Tuesdays with Terrence. Some people call me H. Some people call me Terrence. Some people call me Havis. Some people call me Mr. Bardui. If you're from Point Michelle, La Pointe, you call me Luku Boy. I love you. April is Financial Literacy Awareness Month. Make sure you change and pay yourself. Good night. Boom.